Hello everyone. So in this video we will learn how to automatically share a Facebook post via email. So let us begin with a small example. So as you can see, a post called as yoga on yoga is being created on this particular page, that is AnyTech Solution. This is the page AnyTech Solution. So the idea is that once this post is created on this particular page, an email will be sent to this person, Teres Moravik, and this person will be getting this post details. So let me just click on post. Okay, so our post is getting published. Okay, so the post is published now. Now I'm just going to take you to a Gmail profile of a person called as teresmoravik663@gmail.com. So this is our email profile, and the idea is that once this post is published in this particular page, it will be reflected as an email. So let me just take you to the inbox. Okay, so this is the inbox of a person called as Teres Moravik. So my idea was that once this post is published on my Facebook page, the email will be delivered to this particular guy, okay, Teres Moravik, and definitely he has got the email. And this email contains the post, okay, the same post that is published here. So you must be thinking, how did I do it? How did I manage to automatically send the data from a Facebook page to Gmail? So here basically I have used an integration and automation software called as Pabbly Connect that integrates Facebook and Gmail. Now the best part of using this process is there is no need for coding skills or technical background. It can be done easily. Okay, so let me just straight away show you the process. Now before we begin, there is something I have to tell you. While it looks like that the data arrived immediately from Facebook to Gmail, but the truth is I actually had to pause it for 5 minutes. Facebook actually takes an appreciable amount of time to send the data. So maybe, just maybe, you may have to wait 5 or 6 minutes before the actual data arrives in Gmail. So just don't panic, just bear with it. Okay, so let me just show you the process. Okay, so to begin the process, in the new tab, just type pabbly.com, 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 press enter. Okay, so this is the website of pabbly.com. Just hover on products and here you will find connect. Just click on connect. Okay, so this is the landing page of Pabbly Connect. All you have to do is just click on sign up for free. Here you can build your own account in just 2 minutes. After that, in my case, I have already built an account. So let me just click on sign in. Okay, so basically this is the app section of Pabbly. All you have to do is just scroll down and here you will find connect. Just click on access now. At the top right corner, you will find a button, create workflow. Click this. A dialog box appears in front of you. It is asking you to give a name to this workflow. I'm going to give it as Facebook to Gmail. Of course, you can give any name according to your choice. It's totally on you. And let me just click on create. So when you click on create, you will find 2 windows, the trigger window as well as the action window. So what's the deal with these 2 windows? Well, the trigger window is the if statement. It asks the question, if this happens, what should be done? And the action window is basically if this trigger happens, then this procedure should follow. For instance, if a new post is created in Facebook, the action is an email would be sent to a person containing the content of that particular post. So using the trigger window as well as the action window, we are going to create a workflow to integrate Facebook to Gmail. And here I have to tell you something. After we have built the workflow that has integrated Facebook to Gmail, I will make sure the link of this workflow is available in the description box so that you can clone it and directly access it into your account. Okay, so we are going to select the trigger as Facebook. Okay, so in case of Facebook, we have choices like Facebook lead ads, Facebook comments, Facebook groups, and Facebook pages. We are going with Facebook pages. Okay, so now in the trigger event, how about we make it as new post? And simply just click on connect. So we are going with a new connection. Just click on connect with Facebook pages. Okay, so the authorization is successful. So by default, it is showing 2 fields, the page as well as the page access token. So what's the deal with the page and the page access token? Now in case of page access token, you can simply just ignore this field. You don't have to do anything about it. Now the page basically means all the pages that is present in my Facebook account is being shown in the drop down. Let me just take you to Facebook and let me just show you all the pages I have. Okay, so these are all the pages we have. Okay, so these are all the pages that is present in my Facebook account. All the pages that is present here is being reflected in the drop down. Now I'm interested in a very particular page, that is AnyTech Solution. Okay, this is the one we want. So the idea is that when I click on save and send test request, it will fetch me the data of the recently created post. In our case, the recently created post was on something called as yoga. So let me just have a look. What was the post? If you remember, it was yoga or something. Okay, so this was the post. So when I click on save and send test request, it will give the data of that particular post. Now we actually have worked on this particular post. Okay, we have already worked on this post. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to create a new post. Okay, for your consideration, I'm going to create a new post. Okay, so this post is on meditation. Meditation is a practice where an individual and so and so. So let me just click on post. Okay, so a post is getting published. Okay, so the post has been published. So when I go to Pabbly Connect and when I click on save and send test request, it will fetch me the data of the recently created post. In our case, the recently created post is meditation. So let me just click on save and send test request. And we will find the response. Okay, let me just show you the response. Yes. So this is the content. This is basically the same post that we have published here. So using all these details, what we are going to do here is we are going to send a message or an email to a particular email address. Now this time I am interested in this email address. Okay, Alexander, and this is the email address amy26064@gmail.com. So I'm just going to copy this email address. Okay, now in the action window we are going to select Gmail. Gmail it is. Now in the action event, how about make it send an email and simply just click on connect. We are going with a new connection and just click on connect with Gmail. Okay, so these are the series of Gmail accounts I have. Now I plan to send the email from this account. So I'm selecting this one. Okay, so now it is asking me to confirm my choice. Let me just press allow. Okay, so it is trying to authorize. Excellent, authorization is successful. Now we have some fields. Now the purpose of these fields is very simple. We are going to compose an email from the data that we have received from Facebook via Pabbly Connect. Now we have the recipient name. Now the recipient name is Alexander. So I'm just going to add Alexander. And this is the email address or the recipient email address. So let me just paste the email address. Okay, so we have pasted the email address. And the sender name is basically, I'm just going to add my name. My name is Michael. Okay. And the sender email address. So this is the email address. This is my email address. Okay, so this is the email address through which I will be sending the email. Okay, so this is the one and I have manually typed it. Then we have reply to email address. Simply ignore this field. The email subject. Now I want to make sure that the email subject are always unique, and this is how you do it. First of all, you just add the code. First of all, you just add Facebook post. Manually just add Facebook post. Then enter a dash and then enter the page name, that is Anytech Solution. Okay, so we have mapped that detail, and I'm also going to map the time at which this post was created. So this is the post time that was created. Now remember this all data came from here. Okay, this all data came from here. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is, after creating the email subject, a very unique email subject, because of course these two parts will remain same, but the created time will keep on changing. And then we have the email content. So the email content is this. Okay, so this is the email content and we have mapped it. So at this point, all you have to do is just click on save and send test request to send this email to Amy or Alexander. Let me just do that. Let me just click on save and send test request. So the response is a positive one. So let's have a look. Okay, so we do have the message. So this is the subject, Facebook post, Anytech Solution, and this was the time of creation. And then we have the post. Okay, so this is the details of the post. So the presence of this post confirms we have a successful, the presence of this email confirms that we have a successful integration between Facebook page as well as Gmail. Now before you leave, let me just explain you the whole mechanism in a nutshell. So let me just minimize the action window. Okay, and let me just minimize the trigger window. So basically this is the whole process in a nutshell. First you integrated Facebook page to Pabbly Connect, and then you integrated Pabbly Connect to Gmail. So now there's a perfect flow of data between Facebook page and Gmail. So not just these two apps, you can integrate multiple applications using Pabbly Connect and automate your business. Furthermore, if you have any queries, contact us at admin@pabbly.com. The link of Pabbly Connect as well as the workflow is available in the description box. Furthermore, if you really like this video, please comment, share and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.